Hello everyone, Kateriix here, and welcome back to Niche. Last episode, when I stopped recording, I actually realized that all these people that are dying right now are actually our first generation from this island. So when I looked in the family tree, I noticed, you've got Anasi here, you've got Rovanro, you have Rhea, Takir, like all these guys were actually like our first people on the island. Luna, I remember Luna, she's one of my favorites. She's the one that brought us all to the island in the first place. So, I mean, Takuvan, that's Takuvan's bones right there. And here you are with Taduku, who has been here all along. And I'm actually going to get him to collect these nuts while I'm talking about it. All these guys are getting really old. So you have like Taku over here, this is his last day. Terokir, he was a first generation on this island. He has 2 days left. I mean, I actually think this guy is the youngest one with 4 days left. So it's super sad now that I'm here thinking about it. And oh my gosh, I cannot believe that all this time, like the entire last episode, I forgot that Whip even existed. And I literally just saw her out of the corner of my eye right now when I was talking about the first generations. That's crazy. I feel super bad, Whip. Just wasted opportunity all around, and she only has 2 days left. We're pretty lucky that she hasn't even been attacked by anything, being out here all by her lonesome. Well, I'm so sorry about that, Whip. You'll get your last couple days, you'll get to actually do things. That is just terrible. Well, let's really get going here. I'm ready. I'm ready to move over to that jungle. I know I say it every episode, but I'm ready. So let's just breed a little bit more, and then I'm thinking by hopefully next episode we are going to be in the jungle, or at least everybody will be sitting over here waiting to move to the jungle. So that's my hope. That's what I'm going to try and do. So I know that I'm pretty sure I partnered up Van Duke and Anais, and I know that at the end of last episode I was talking about possibly not purposely breeding my creatures with melanism, only because I was saying that I didn't think it was going to help us in the jungle with our camouflage, whereas someone with dots or warning dots would do a lot better. But we'll see, because I really like them. So we're just gonna have to go ahead and see. And they're super healthy too, so why wouldn't I breed my super healthy creatures, right? Well, I guess Anais has short-sightedness, but she has immunity D, so that's just as important. So what I would like to do is kind of possibly take back what I was saying before about not having Big Body and putting Big Body, oops, that's the wrong menu, putting Big Body in my mutation menu for these guys, and maybe trying to breed like some type of warrior clan, and they can be the ones that go out and explore, and I wouldn't have to worry about them being eaten. So that's what I'm gonna try to do, and I think that with both of them having Big Body in their recessive, it's very likely that we're going to be able to pull Big Body out for their children. So let's try that anyways. Okay, so we'll start just moving everybody, moving them out and expanding territory and making all of the babies safe. Okay, so let's see here. We have Dukta, who is also super healthy. Aname, I'm just gonna put her gem as a blue gem because I know that her and Fanta are going to be mates. They are just perfect for each other, really. Now we have Islame, and she can pick some berries and maybe move over to this tree. Like, we might as well put that cracker jaw to use. And we might have Renala over here, who Raynala can be over here and she can collect from these berries because she has nimble fingers. We might not have to find a mate for her because even though she has immunity D, we are already going to be breeding 2 people with immunity D, so I'm not too worried about it. And even though her genetics are fine, we do have these short-sighted eyes in the recessive, and the last thing I want to do is start bringing that back out. So we're going to have Reyna mate again and move into a nest, and I think I'm actually going to break down this nest for more nesting material. We might slow down on our breeding only because I mean, we have a lot of creatures right now, and I think we should focus on getting more food so we can start getting ready to move over to the next island. So I'm actually not going to mate anyone up here this turn because I don't want to mess around with the mutation menu too much. So I am going to have them breed but not sit on nests right now because I don't want everybody having big body. I want these guys to have lean body. So that's how we're going to do that. Duknu, I think we're going to move you over here for now, and you can collect berries from there. And Kuvan, you can dig, and you're getting old enough that we should probably start finding you a mate as well. Let's see what we have here. These 2 also have big body and they're recessive, so I might take a chance here and move them over to this nest. And she can breed with him, I think. Yeah, and then he can move over there. Excellent. So, did I take a look at this baby? I'm sure that I did. But, he has big body and 2 claws. And he has hind legs. So, when he does grow up, it looks like he'll have 2 speed, which is not great. It's kind of what I've been avoiding, what I said I didn't want. I wanted them to have enough speed to really be able to run away if they had to. But now that I'm breeding this kind of, I want to breed what I want to call it is like a warrior line. That'll be okay. So he can do that basically. So he has like tons of strength, and like the only thing that he could really use would be like antlers or ram horns or something. But other than that, he's like really, really strong. So that's fine. Let's get Kateriix over here. He can just like unlock grass, pick berries. Just waste your turns doing what you need to do. I've moved everyone, I believe. Yep, okay, so let's maybe zoom in on these guys and see what kind of babies they're going to have. Let's see, yeah, big body and claw, that should be fine. Alright, so Kunara, yeah, he has big body and he has 2 claws, or she, excuse me, and she's nice and healthy and nice and strong, so that's great. This girl over here, Comey, we have another Comey, which is fine. Super healthy, excellent. Everybody's nice and healthy, which I like a lot. I'm gonna have Anae's breed, and I'm gonna have her make a nest so she can have another baby right away. So I want to get some of these really strong creatures in, maybe for these first couple of turns, and then I will go back to the other nest and try to breed my stealthy, fast creatures. Yeah. So that's what we will do. We'll move everybody up towards grass. Comey, senior, you can go up here. Okay. Actually, did we just have a baby right here? I think we did. Okay, so Reyna has big body and 2 runner's legs, and she has ram horns, and so her strength is only okay. But I don't know what we're gonna do with her. But let's move Anami over here so she can be near her soon-to-be mate as soon as she comes of age to do so. Let's see, Anara. I don't think that I'm going to breed her. I don't think I need to. generally speaking, she's okay, but the blind eyes make me a little nervous. So we'll probably just leave her as is, and she could probably come up here and go in this direction to unlock more grasses and stuff so we can see where we're going and what we're doing. Um, yeah, so we'll get Islami around this tree. We can also get Khoisana to help her out, and she can collect shells as well. And then Lana, you can just do your job over here. This is where she's been almost her whole life. Her mother was here before her, and now this is where she was. Her mother was Rhea. And I said I wanted to move Taduku over here for his last couple days just so he's not alone. And we can have Comet go through this grass. And speaking of creatures that are alone, we'll get Whip. And this is Whip's last day, unfortunately. I'm so sorry that I forgot about you, Whip. But let's do that for her, and let's see who else's turns we have. Isis, I am almost certain that I would like to breed you, but with who? I don't know yet. I do not know yet, so let's move you over here for now, and you can hang out with Duknu. You guys can't be mates, because you guys have the same immunity genes. Let's see here. Yeah, these guys have the same immunity genes. I think they have the same mother, actually. These guys have two similar. That's similar. Let's see. Kuvan's is similar. Oh, you could be with, Ro. That's an interesting name. Yeah, I believe that is what we are going to do. So let's make you blue, and let's make him blue, and we know that you two are going to be partners, and I'll bring him closer to you just so I remember. And, yeah, so great, another berry bush, that's fine. Let's see. Kuvan, I want to maybe move you this way. I'm thinking that maybe you can just go up here a bit. I feel like we're getting a little bit congested here, so maybe we'll start maybe moving over here and over here. I don't plan on unlocking the whole island. I'm really hoping to move well before that over to the jungle island, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, so who are we missing? We have Remy, who she has hemophilia and her recessive, but I think I'll mate her anyway. I haven't decided yet, so I'm not going to change her gem. Dukro, you're fine. You can keep moving this way. Crash is fine. I don't want to move her too far away from the nest because I'm thinking next turn that's what we're going to do. So I'll get Taduku over here, and I'll get his mate to follow him. Basically, I'm not going to put her in the nest. I almost did it by accident, but I'm not going to do it because I don't want this line having big body. So these two over here are getting ready to have their baby, and I think I'm going to move Kuvan in that direction because when he grows up, he is going to be a part of this line over here. So let's see, I haven't used your turn, so you might as well collect as many berries as you can. And you might as well collect your berries too. Let's see, Dukta. You know what, Dukta? You have webbed hind legs, which I don't like. I don't know if we're going to breed you. But if I was going to breed you, I would probably breed you to be a fast creature, a stealthy creature, so you probably come up there. So in terms of what I want with Aname, she's also going to be very much the same. Going to try to do some lean body. Going to try to maybe get nimble fingers in there. So that is going to be good. But for now, we'll leave her right there. Reyna's mate just died. And although I like Reyna, I think I am going to stop breeding her. So I'm going to change her, her gem over. So I'm going to have her dig and then maybe move over here, and this is going to be her little berry bush now. And I think that we have used all of our turns. I know these two I don't want to move. So yeah, let's say goodbye to Whip, who I feel like I'm going to constantly be apologizing for. So goodbye, Whip. And alright, let's start a new day. And I think I keep wanting Comet to at least unlock this tiny bit of grass. But how can I do that when I have all these moles always popping up? Like, always. Which is fine, because that's extra food. But I can't seem to get anywhere with that. So, we'll have Islame. I was gonna have her help Kizana, but she'll do just fine sticking around this tree, I think. And then we have Lana again, who will just collect all of these berries. And, oh, we didn't check out our new babies, so let's do that. So we have Von, who has nimble fingers and runner's leg, and he really didn't inherit anything that would be good for the warrior tribe, but that's okay. We can probably just move him somewhere else. And then we have this little guy over here who is very much the same, and in fact I'm going to make him an Omega because I know that I'm not going to breed him simply because he has hemophilia. I've decided I'm going to be very, very picky about that. I have tons of creatures that don't have hemophilia, so for the ones that do, we're just not even going to bother with them, basically. Kinara, we will bother with, even though she does have it in her recessive, because she has a lot of the other traits that are excellent for a little warrior. So I'm actually not going to have Razira in that nest because I want to be taking turns here when it comes to who's breeding the warriors or the I don't know what the other guys are called, but they're my stealthy survivors. So we'll do that. Okay, so everyone can collect berries. You guys can double team that bush. And Reynala can collect berries. Reyna can collect berries. Can her son collect? I'm sure he can. Dukta can collect, so that's fine. I want to breed him, I said, so I was moving him up there. I don't know about these webbed hind legs, but I think we could probably breed them out, which will be fine. So Fanta can keep collecting from this. Aname, she's still not old enough yet, but I think I'm just gonna keep her right next to her future mate. Yeah. I should probably have Duknu collecting from this bush because he has nimble fingers. Isis can help, of course, so she'll pick that clean. And Roro is, they're both waiting to grow up. They're in love. It was love at first sight. It was, you know, just in your childhood, you grow up with them and you fall in love. It's just, love grows, you know? Love is not just something that, it doesn't really just happen. Like, love at first sight doesn't really exist. You just develop feelings for people over time, really, and either you can deal with them or you can't, and that's just the way life is. So let's continue up here with these guys. So we can finally get these ladies into some nests. She can peek through all this grass, get it out of the way. Oh, I missed my opportunity for a mole right there, but that's okay. Duknu, let's see, you could probably stay around here. I mean, you could probably pick those berries. Remy can't pick berries, so she'll just keep moving in this direction. So let's make sure that I actually change the mutation menu. So I want lean body, and I'm thinking we should do warning dots. That's what we'll do. Yeah. Okay, so lean body, where is it? Is this it? Yeah, so lean body first. warning dots in the 10%, or should I switch them? You know what? Yeah, let's switch them. Why not? Because even if they're born with normal body, it's not a big deal, but I would definitely like to get some new patterns happening. Because right now, Cece is the only one with warning dots, the only one that's ever been born with warning dots, and she still hasn't been able to pass it along yet. So I'm hoping that we can breed in a nice strong line of warning dots from her, and, you know, possibly even Crash, although this melanism, like, zooming out, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 creatures with melanism. So that seems to be very dominant. So I guess we're going to have to just see how it goes with that. I'm kind of hoping that we can breed it out. And I mean, I love it. I think it looks great, but I've said multiple times already, I think that it's not going to help us with our camouflage in the jungle. So let's see what babies these two are going to have. Okay, so we have Isri, who has warning dots. Excellent. She also has spiky body, which is perfectly fine. I like spiky body. Normal blood clotting, good genes. She's good all around, really. And then we have Ronu, who, oh no, we took the chance and it failed us. So he has double immunities. He also has warning dots, though. That's kind of unfortunate. I'm wondering now, since some of our guys have grown up a bit, if there's anybody without B or I. So he has I. He has B. He has I. H and B, so he has B. B and H. H and E. Teronu. Oh, but you have hemophilia and you have blind eyes and you're recessive. I might just do it anyway. Only because these double immunity children are just really not gonna work out for us. So, oh, Van has E and H. Yeah, you know what? Van, you've been picked, buddy. Sure, she'll have to wait for you. I think she has time. She has plenty of time left. So she'll have to wait for you, which I think she'll meet you part way, actually. But, you guys are gonna be mates, for sure. That is fine. So that's gonna be a lot safer, basically. We won't have to deal with any double immunities, hopefully. So we'll have her, I guess we'll move her over here. We'll move her directly into the nest, I think. And she can have another baby. Duknu, can you collect? Yes, you can. You can't collect nuts, that's unfortunate, but you can dig, so there you go. So we'll move these guys. Oh, that's unfortunate. If only she had one more turn. Alright, and Aname, I really don't understand why she's taking so long to grow up. I feel like sometimes they grow up like in different lengths. Or maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just not paying attention. Maybe it's always the same. But sometimes I get a little annoyed wondering why it takes so long. I don't know. Well, it doesn't really matter. So we can just get everybody to do that. Oh, lots of nuts dropped off that tree. That's good. We will move Quisana in here. And I'm wondering, can we hear or smell anything? Yeah, we got 2 berry bushes over here. So this was actually a good thing we came back over here. Because Quisana has nimble fingers, so she can pretty much spend the whole time over in this area, which will be fine. Let's have Lana. Of course, she's always picking berries, and I think I'll start moving her. She's getting a little bit older, but like this is Sudoku's last day. I think she would do much better in between 2 berry bushes instead of just the 1. So that's good. Should I chance it? I think that these guys rotate clockwise, so maybe I won't. I'll move him over here and do the thing that I've been wanting to do this whole time, just uncover this grass. Okay. So you guys can collect berries. He collected all the berries, so maybe you can come this way. Can you collect these? No, but you can probably help Koisana over here. Alright, I'm not gonna move these guys into the nest because I have our Cece over here, that's her name. I have Cece over there waiting to have a baby. So we'll just collect berries and unlock this grass, so why not? And Comey, you're gonna hang around here because you are going to be good for breeding when you grow up, breeding strong creatures. You're also not going to go in the nest. I think we'll just leave you two right there. So I guess we're not using any moves for those guys right now, but that's okay. Let's see. I think these two will be good to mate. Yeah, these two would actually be fantastic to mate together once they get old enough anyways. So we can move him beside her, that's fine. This little baby can move out of the nest. And Kuvon, what are we doing with you, Kuvon? You're also very strong, so maybe we should keep you hanging around here as well. Okay, everyone else, let's try to get people that can collect berries to do so. None of these people seem to be able to do that. I think I'm actually going to knock this one down. Might as well just grab some extras. You can dig, so we'll always dig when we find the opportunity to do that. And let's see here. We have Isis, who can probably sit between these and just grab them. Actually, I guess it would be better if Duknu did that, because he has the nimble fingers, so that's what we'll do there. You will just follow your future mate, who actually I believe is old enough, so you two can get on that for sure. Let's see. Have we moved everyone? I believe we have. So no, we haven't moved everyone. There's Rana. And, well, she can do that, I suppose. And then we'll skip the day. And we'll see what new baby we had. So, oh, poor little Ronu is sick. I feel so bad. It's my fault, really. So we got another creature with warning dots, which is absolutely excellent. He has normal body instead of lean body, but that's okay. We're gonna move Cece out of the nest, and she can breed. I think we're gonna go back to our warrior tribe, though. So we're gonna move Razira into a nest. She can uncover that grass. And we are also going to move Anais into the nest, so she can grab these berries and then move into the nest. And Van Duk, let's see, do you have any cracking ability? No. I was going to see if I could maybe move him along here, just to do something, instead of sit around and, like, what a life to sit around and just wait for your mate to be ready for you. Seems like a pretty good life. We will uncover this, and I said he was going to be her mate, so he can maybe come over here and they can start getting rid of this grass so we can start clearing a path over to the jungle. That's going to be great. Let's see. Van Kirkir, I think you are going to start moving this way because I don't think you're going to be breeding with anybody. Yeah, I've already made you an Omega, so you're definitely not breeding with anybody. And let's get these guys up here. I feel like I'm kind of just trying to move these guys out of the way so they're not blocking everyone else, which, I mean, it's fine, really. Let's see. See, what kind of babies do we want to have for these guys? I'm not quite sure yet. I want this guy to maybe... Now, wait a second. She was gonna breed with somebody that was over here. Who was it? I don't remember now. Oh man, was it this guy? No, it wasn't him. Was it him? No, he's about to die actually. That's sad. Was it him? It was. Yeah, I think so. It absolutely was. So we'll move these two together and they'll just chill out and get to know each other. And she'll be, well, she'll show him the ropes and then he'll eventually have feelings for her and then she'll be like, no, I'm too old for you, but then she'll give in. It'll be fine. It'll be great. Anyways, I don't want to move him in that direction. I want to keep him close to her. And Duke Vanu, this is his last day. So I'm thinking he can come just over here. And look at that, he found a berry bush for us. So that's fine. How old is Razira? Razira has a couple days left, but this is going to be her last baby. And before I forget, let's definitely be changing over this mutation menu. So big body and claw. That'll be great. And let's see here. We have Reina, who you know, she's pretty healthy. I said that I wasn't really going to breed her, but I might. She still has some time left, so we'll see. Dukta, I think I'm gonna move him up here. And finally, Aname is old enough to start having some babies of her own, which is great. So we'll keep Fanta over here. Oh, no, didn't mean to do that. I guess I have no choice but to move him up here. I don't think he can breathe if I kept him under there. So, yeah. I think... Okay, so let us... No, we're gonna keep Cece out of the nest for now. I'm gonna move to Dooku over here, and he's just gonna uncover some grass, and he's gonna like keep his new little baby Isri safe because she was kind of off on her own there a little bit. And let's see, do we have turns for anyone else? Yes, we do. So Reynala can collect berries. Islame can collect all these nuts, and then she can hit the tree again. Duke Vanro can help Koisana with all of this grass. And I know we got berry bushes. I think it's there in there. So next turn she'll be able to scoop in there and get that done. We will move Lana over here. And see, this guy passed away. What was his name again? I think it wasn't Takir. I think it was, where is he? Is he not on here? I don't think he had any babies, so he's like disappeared off the family tree. But he was like probably one of our first guys with like nimble fingers that really did a good job at collecting food for us. So that's unfortunate that I can't even remember his name. Sometimes these randomly generated names, although they are nice, they're kind of weird. So I have trouble remembering them. So he can collect from there. Let's see what babies are these guys gonna have. It was with Ro, right? Yeah. I'm thinking actually I'm probably not gonna mess with it right now because she's not even on a nest anyway, so I don't have to worry about it. But maybe we'll try and keep the duckbill because that can always be pretty useful. And I don't think we really need any other kind of snout. I don't think there's like the best snout for the jungle, so we'll deal with that. So let's just check out these two little babies, and then that will be the end of the episode. Okay, so let's see what Anais has. Okay, so we have little Coriana. That's a nice name. She has big body, but she has runner's leg. I don't know how much strength she's gonna have. Yeah, she doesn't really have that great of strength, but you know, overall she's pretty good. She has short-sighted in her recessive, which is too bad, but that's okay. And then let's see this little guy over here. So he's what I'm talking about. He has 2 claws, he has big body, he has normal blood clotting, he has dots, which, I mean, dots are great. Yeah, 7 strength. That's a lot of strength. This is the kind of strength that I'm looking to bring into the jungle. So that is excellent. And you know what? With that, guys, we're just going to leave it. And hopefully next episode we can start deciding anyway who's going to be going to the jungle and start moving them over to the new platform. So, well, by platform I mean this travel pad over here. So that's what we're gonna do next episode, but until then, I guess I'll just see you next time, okay? Bye-bye!